listening to the POT-THC Network for Anything's Possible, people. Hey, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good night and everything. I'm trying here. I was looking on the internet and I figured I'd read you this article. It's talking about the first Confederate national flag. Alright, listen to this, people. The first Confederate national flag bore 7 stars representing the first 7 states to secede from the U.S. and band together as the Confederate States of America: South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas. The flag was revised 21st May 1861 to incorporate 2 more stars for the seceded states of Virginia and Arkansas. Again, on July 2nd, 1861, to incorporate 2 more stars for the seceded states of Tennessee and North Carolina, and yet again on the 28th of November, 1861, to incorporate another 2 stars for the states of Kentucky and Missouri. Although neither of the latter 2 states formally seceded from the United States, nor was controlled by the Confederate-aligned government, both were represented in the Confederate Congress. Confederate battle flags. The first Confederate national flag posed something of a problem. However, in the days before radio and telephonic technologies allowed for real-time communications between military commanders and their units, in their field, visual markers distinguishing friendly units from enemy units and friendly units from each other were of primary importance in the assessment of battles as they unfolded. Flags were typically carried into battle for this purpose, but the first Confederate flag was too easily confused with the United States flag at distance. Accordingly, at the end of 1861, the Army of Northern Virginia adopted a square battle flag based on a design that had initially been rejected for the first Confederate flag and was distinct from that of the United States flag. A red field with a white bordered dark blue satire, the latter again bearing white stars equal in number to the number of states in the Confederacy. This banner, which became known as the Southern Cross, was also later used in its more familiar rectangular form as the battle flag of the Army of Tennessee, and with a lighter blue saltire as the Second Confederate Navy Jack from 1863 onwards. The design is now properly featured, too, as the Confederate flag or the Stars and Bars. Although the contemporaneous usage both of those terms actually referenced the first Confederate national flag or subsequent Confederate national flags, and not the military flags seen above. Second, Confederate national flag, the stainless banner. The first Confederate national flag was widely disliked for a number of reasons, primarily its aesthetic resemblance to the United States flag, and its attendant confused with the U.S. flag on the battlefield. So on the 1st of May, 1863, the Confederate States of America adopted a new national flag known as a stainless banner, said by its designer to represent the supremacy of the white man. Our idea is simply to combine the present battle flag, the pure white standard sheet, and our Southern Cross, blue on the red field, to take the place on the white flag that is occupied by the blue Union, the old United States flag, or the St. George's Cross in the British flag. As the people are fighting to maintain the heaven-ordained supremacy of the white man over the inferior colored race, a white flag would thus be biblical of our cause. Now, I don't have to, one thing I don't agree with this article. I know a lot of people think, I guess the battle flag, the rebel flag I got right here, they think it's racist and everything, but I'm not racist. I got a rebel flag, but I don't think it's racist. It's racism in all countries and everything. So you can't put somebody down, But let me continue reading. Let's see here. The new flag consisted of a white field with a Union in the upper left identical to the one, identical to the by then popular square battle flag used by the Army of Northern Virginia. The third Confederate national flag, the Bloodstained Banner. The second Confederate national flag design created its own set of problematic issues, namely that, especially when the flag hung limp in windless conditions, its canton could be obscured, making it appear to be an all-white flag of truce. To ameliorate this problem, a red vertical bar was added to the right-hand side of the white field, and this design, known as the Bloodstained Banner, was adopted as the third Confederate national flag on the 4th of March of 1865. Given that the Confederacy fell within a few months of the adoption of the Bloodstained Banner, very few flags of this design were manufactured and used. The Confederate States of America will always live on. I got Confederate ancestors in my family. It's in my blood. The Confederate States of America will never die. All right. The Confederate flag. All right. Now let's tackle some of the myth versus fact sections reproduced in the gray boxes below from the Truth in Confederate History article referenced above. The article claims myth. Here, the Confederate battle flag is known as the Stars and Bars. Fact. A common misconception. The first national Confederate flag is correctly known as the Stars and Bars. The Confederate battle flag is known as the Southern Cross. As related above, it is true in literal historical sense that the term Stars and Bars properly applies only to the first Confederate national flag and not to the much more familiar Confederate battle flag. But insisting on that nomenclature is like arguing that the lowest denomination of U.S. Coinage should probably be called a 1-cent piece and not a penny. Some linguistic usages have become so entrenched in American culture over a long period of time that those who maintain the usage are now the outliers. Let's see here. Then they're trying to say on this site, I don't know how accurate this site is, but I'll keep on reading, and if you have an opinion, let me know. It says, myth, the Confederate flag represented the Southern nation. Fact, not true. It says, while the Southern battle flag was carried into battle, the Southern nation had 3 different national flags during the course of the war. The first national flag was changed due to resemblance of the U.S. flag. The second national flag was subsequently modified due to the similarity to a flag of truce. The third national flag was the adopted flag of the Confederacy. The Confederate battle flag was never a national flag of the Confederacy. It was carried into battle by several armies, such as the Army of Northern Virginia and the Army of Tennessee. It was also used as a naval jack by the Confederate Navy. Here we come to an entry that properly characterized as technically true, yet misleading. Yes, all the statements above are correct. The Confederate battle flag was never officially the national flag of the Confederate States of America. In that specific form, it represented military entities and not the civil government. Nonetheless, by the midpoint of the Civil War, the Southern Cross design had become so well known and popular that it was incorporated as an element of the new Confederate national flag, and it was widely recognized at the time by the citizens of the Confederacy as a symbol of their nation and cause. This is myth. The Confederate battle flag represents racism today. Fact, the Confederate battle flag today finds itself in the center of much controversy and hoopla going on in several states. The cry to take this flag down is unjustified. It is very important to keep in mind that the Confederate battle flag was simply just that, a battle flag. It was never even a national flag, so how could it have flown over a slave nation or represented slavery or racism? This myth is continued by lack of education and ignorance. Those that vilify the Confederate battle flags are very confused about history and have jumped upon a bandwagon with loose wheels. Now we move into an area of deliberate obfuscation. The fact that the Confederate battle flag was never an official national flag of the Confederacy is a technical historical aspect which is of little important today. That flag was nevertheless used by officially sanctioned Army and Navy units that fought in the service of the Confederate government. Its Southern Cross design was incorporated into the Confederate national flag, and that banner was properly recognized and regarded at the time as a symbol of Confederate nation by the people who lived there. If it is considered a symbol of slavery and white supremacy by many people today, in part that is because it did indeed represent a government, military, and people who fought to preserve those aspects of their society. But hardly anyone would rationally argue, for example, that the phone is not or should not be regarded as a symbol of Nazism and its ideas simply because it was a flag. Never mind. That's the end, people. But what I'm saying is, I have to agree with some things in there, but all I'm saying is, Confederate people, they were good people and everything. They just lived for a different, they wanted another way of life. And the feds need to stay out of the state's business and everything. Who needs the union anyway? I'll play y'all a song, I guess, if I have enough time here.
Snizzy, you fucking with a stoner.
You're listening to POT, THC, Metal, anything is possible.
Snizzy, girl, you fucking with a stoner. Yeah. A motherfucking stoner. Smoking hella good. You already know that. And the money all good. So we finna blow that. Believe I did it. King in my motherfucking city. Smoking on this good tree. You know how high we could be. Tell that bitch bounce it. We ain't sitting on it either. We be blowing ounces. Feel like them voices they be calling. My body, it be falling. Girl, fucking with a stoner. A motherfucking stoner. Snizzy. Girl, you fucking with a stoner. Yeah. This is real shit. Yeah. A motherfucking stoner. We come alive in the moonlight. A puff of this to get the mood right. I don't know when I'm coming down, cause I just rather take flight. I'm gone. Pull up on you and shut it down, because we shining like some bright lights. Fucking with a stoner. A motherfucking stoner. Snizzy. Girl, you fucking with a stoner. Yeah. A motherfucking stoner. Woo. Yeah, high.